Yeah, WOXIC is 3 times faster than mine.
3 times faster than yours?
Yeah, last time I checked.
That is absolutely bananas. I'd love to just watch him actually use his mouse.
Yeah.
Anyway, Shox has charged up the IV position. He's carrying the bomb. I think he's alone in this position as well. He's been spotted, and there's a double peek for the CTs, and that's a big problem. KENNYS is alive for a second and then soon dead.
Bonus round style. Oh, all right. Well, Amanek gets himself a freebie, but they did not have any idea someone was down Pop Dog.
Towards A. So far, so good, because WOXIC's making his way there. Now, Shox looking towards Ivy. Does that mean a B play? Does that mean an A split? Which one is it? Start to see some grenades towards that B-bomb site. Now the rotation is coming back. Rops gets 1, makes it a 3 versus 3, makes it even. WOXIC goes through the smoke, gets annihilated by KENNYS, and that will be the call to save for mousesports.
Almost never see this. Doesn't work out though. Rops for the full spray, and he gets 1 kill and some damage onto Jax. And they do have the B-bomb site. There it is. There it is. Shox. What a weird situation to deal with, but it is a 3 versus 3. KENNYS will have a Molotov bounce off of his head. What an absolutely bizarre round. What a bizarre round that you never ever see ever. That is kind of cool that they're going for another two-man play here, because maybe they can make it look like it's going to be one of those, but instead it's a regular play into the A site, which is being dismantled here, frozen in Pop Dog. That position was never dealt with. It's a problem. Amanek is in trouble. So they're trying to block off these choke points, but he's alone now, and the bomb is not in his hands. Like they're interested in peeking him. That's the first one. Ooh, dink, dink.
You sound man?
Yes.
KENNYS. Get an exchange on WOXIC, who re-peeked middle. Luckily, be able to get out towards the E-box, and Chris Shane's gonna take out Jax.
Oh boy, big problems here for G2. mousesports looking comfortable once again. Amanek creeping on the wrong end of a smoke. Shox makes his way in towards A. He smokes it down with good timing. WOXIC goes towards the B-bomb site, and he's got support from Rops. Not sure if that was spotted in that engagement, but Shox is clearing out the A sites in the meantime. Minimal. And that's going to be the end of that.
Yes, he will. Amanek is going to take him down and push forwards, and now the pressure's on for the CTs.
For the team with the man advantage to plant the bomb on the A-bomb site, and it looks good. They've got great control. Carragher pressing Q. Never got around the corner anyway. Amanek was there to trade. WOXIC with a very clean haircut for Jax.
Just a slow Ivy strat from G2.
G2 have had really good movement so far around the map. So
That is a very nice grenade.
So WOXIC is the man that needs to somehow find the value in this round for mousesports with the AWP. But he is towards Ivy at the moment. I'm not sure if he's going to find too much. Oh, there we go. So there's number 1. And for reference, again, the last time I checked, I think WOXIC's, it takes him like 10 centimeters for a 360, James. 10 centimeters.
Do like a 45-degree turn with ascends that high. 25 seconds remaining. WOXIC, has he got the angle? He almost does, if only he peeked earlier. Rops around the stop sign. Very fast shot from KENNYS, leaving WOXIC 1 versus 2. He doesn't have a kit, so what is his mission here? Is there one on the site? He's at risk of losing his AWP, but he may take everybody with him. He's a man on a suicide mission. That was beautiful, but again, he's got no kit. He'll touch the bomb anyway. Try to sweep up any items he can.
No!
And he's going to die. He turned around. He could have just spent that running away. Turning around does nothing in this game. Tried to hold on to it. Anyway, here we are. Fast play from Rops towards B-bomb side. 1-2. That's absolutely disgusting. Man like Rops has shut down this round very quickly indeed.
Do it.
Just knife him, yeah. He's doing it.
Oh, this forward spot. Shox is going to sneak out in the middle, but Chris J's going to sneak up right inside and shoot him right in the back of the head.
He just have missed his timing. Okay. This is backfired. It's all backfired. Do they even go for this now? Gonna force the issue. No choice. Last rounds. Now down to Lucky.
Indeed they do. Hello, my name is James Bardolph and I'm here to take you through the Counter-Strike's global offensive experience. Sometimes while holding the flamethrower. Shox makes his way in and he's going to take 1 out. I thought he may have just got to... Oh! Ooh, Kenny, give me no time to talk, baby. 4 versus 3. All the CTs are now on the A bomb site as they look to throw more darts at the mousesports side. And the darts are landing. Eric Bristow playing for G2.
KENNYS. Oh dear. Oh dear! He's not looking the right way. Scope was obscuring his vision, and now mousesports are in the back lines, much like G2 were. And it's easy for Carrigan. Let's go. Carrigan on the AWP every day, every round, all the time.
Your tune has changed, Dan. From never on the AWP to always on the AWP.
Yeah,
although it is a bizarre situation with WOXIC and Chris J just eyeing his monitor.
There we go. There we go.
Look how fluid it is. Look how fluid it is. But there's only one frag. Ding dong from Jackson. They're holding on to this bomb site for the time being, it seems. Although I say that, we've got mousesports standing on the bomb site itself. Literally, Chris J looking over the smokes. Now it's time to plant. 3 versus 3. G2 holding their own. We've got a flank from Shox round the back with the AWP. But we've got a player in tandem. It's just Armanek. Does he peek? Does he have a look? There's a head. Looks for a trade frag. And we've got WOXIC by the main position. Who's faster? They both kind of don't hit the mark. WOXIC still moving around. He's in the red. We've got a player by CT now. Who picks first? Big flashbang, looks away. How is he still alive? He's missed a shot. And there is Shox to finish off the job.
Here towards Ivy, and there it is. And now there's problems. AWP is out by E-Box on the outer bomb site with loads of pistols. I would be scared if I was G2 right now.
Frozen's making his way to collect that weapon. Armanek is by the Ivy position, but the bomb will not be stopped. He'll get Carrigan just after he plants the bomb. This makes things a lot more difficult for G2. 3 versus 4 as Armanek is taken out by Frozen, who has now picked up an AUG. 2 AWP retake versus 4 players. This is beyond awkward. Frozen, does he walk into the angle? Not quite yet. Nothing doing for Shox. So many places to peek, a double peek, a trade, but Shox is delivering. They've both got kits. Kenny's picked up an M4. He knows one is E-Box. Trying to bait out. That's beautiful from Shox. Where's the last player? There's Frozen. Is there time to kill and defuse? He's holding it. He's going for the hero defuse. Frozen! It's going to be a close one!
Oh
Just
my
about!
goodness.
So,
Good one.
Control of Ivy will be the start of things for G2. That is beautiful. Carrigan thinking he could walk in for free, but no, he was denied, and Shox will be taken out by an angry WOXIC. They've got so much information. We've got a T by default already. Kenny trying to reposition, and that could be the end of that. 3 versus 2. There is a chance for G2, but you feel like it should have been better based on the information they had. WOXIC just cannot be defeated. But he's convinced, and he will be denied the ace. Jack's now peeking more, but I feel like that was pointless because he kind of needs the money playing against game points.
You can't just always throw smoke or a ramp. You can't always throw a flash here or there. You got to change it up. Be wild.
You cannot telegraph your intentions. As crazy as it may sometimes look, I think we may have reached the end of the line. We spoke about Chris J's aggression out of A main. There was an example of it as we maybe reach the last round of game number 1. Frozen makes it worse. Carrigan can't make it any better for mousesports just yet. Gets taken out by KENNYS. So perhaps there is a chance. He's on a long rotation. 3 versus 2.
Armanek could maybe get a flank in here. Is there anyone on sidewalk? Wait, nope. Well, with that kill, I don't know that Kenny can really do anything, but he has to move in. He has no choice.
There's no kit.
It's got to go faster than this. Got to go fast, and he'll go straight into Frozen. 16-9, very well played by mousesports. We really saw them come alive here.
History's not history. Like, no. There's more to it than that.
I never said history's not history. But it's a deeper conversation. And WOXIC is trying to light people up from Catwalk. He's got Frozen there to assist. This is very strange. No one's dying. Finally, people are dying. More people probably about to die. There it is. WOXIC with another headshot. And now everybody else wants a piece of the action. They're starting to converge on the middle position. And WOXIC will put one in Lucky's face.
Not that blood. Pretty good, Citizen.
Well, the force by here from G2 is looking to do some damage with the B splits. However, there is a ROPS. And he is in quite a difficult position, but they wow, that's just, they just know he's there. WOXIC though with a scout, this is what we want to see. We want to see WOXIC on a scout, and he is going to continue to light people up with that as his teammates come for the assist.
Flashes, Armanek is blind, Armanek is dead. Jack's trying to clean up with the UMP, and he may make a lot of money doing it. Ooh, doing damage. Lucky down to the Caesar 75, and there's WOXIC to trade with the Scout. It's big, it's violent, but mousesports keep a clean sheet. They are being bent, but will they be broken?
Arrogant left deep. That's where Glaive plays as well for Astralis. So the long position, the long anchor. And in he goes, the MP9. Can't quite make it work with that.
And slowing down the catwalk, 40 seconds. Shox is out the middle. Does spot Chris J and takes him out. Gives away his spot, and WOXIC, though he does not see the people in the smoke, and KENNYS will pick him off. And that was a 3-on-2. G2 will get the bomb down.
This is another situation which requires drastic maneuvers, and KENNYS was not expecting such a move there. Forwards, all this cover to work with. You have to get an instant kill, but it's lucky he gets that. The flick needed to connect for Robs. He needs a 1v1. That's a fantastic headshot, but you can see the trade is ready to go.
Save the gun, save for the next round. It'd be great to have an ult this round.
Absolutely. Trying to make their way down to lower dark, not having a good time of it. However, these challenges are pretty awesome to go for on the CT side, because if you're successful in getting that pick, it changes the round. It's such an early timing as well. Frozen with an opportunity, but it will be shut down.
There's no one there to capitalize. Looks like this would be a beast, but Jax would take off Rops just off the start. Now Chris J is all alone in this B bomb site. It's going to spell trouble for mousesports. He needs to hit the shot. Oh my goodness, that's not good.
Oh man, Chris is in an impossible situation, but he's pulling out headshots still somehow.
He's still alive.
I can't believe it. WOXIC in a 1 versus 3.
Doesn't look too good. What we're gonna have to do is save. He's a kind of lurk behind it. Listen, maybe one way as you saw from last round. Oh.
Oh, the run and gun is working wonders here for G2. Frozen will stop the push though and stem the bleeding for now, but they have bled out a lot already, and it may not be a recoverable position. I'll have to see if they can figure out something here. Wow, okay, well, never mind. It's all by design. They're not in a position where committing is all that smart. Carrion playing a better position here. He's further away from the wall, which means that he'll see his opponent first.
Molly round the back, just in case anybody's up on the box. But up on the other box is Frozen.
Whoa.
Glorious peek from Chris J. Weird one because his teammate and Spawn could have covered that angle. And, well, either way, here we are. It is Kenny and Jax remaining. Jax has got to do something with that bomb. He's got 7 seconds. Frozen peeks, and that's got to be the end of the round. Kenny, point of no return, has to give it up. And we look at round number 5 for mousesports. I want to say Config used to buy it every now and then, but I don't feel like you see that so much. Anyway, we've got just a raw push into the B bomb site from G2. Minimal warning, but minimal effects as well. They get absolutely deleted, erased like a line of pencil. Exactly. Oh!
Backflip.
He almost did a full 360. And now we've got the long take coming out. Carrigan by Blue gets a free one, but only the one. The trade, the loss. Long is now with the likes of G2, but it seems that mousesports not done with it just yet. Chris J holding an angle from that car position. There's a flash. It has no effect on his position. He's got the awning to help him as well. And he posts up once again. They know where one of the last 2 players is now in that long position. So looking ropey for G2. A step is made by Armanek. He pulls out his grenade without checking the door, and he is punished for doing so. Look to get better at the moment.
Yeah, G2 had a lot of success with their catwalk takes earlier in the half.
And so I feel like rifling has been so much more difficult for WOXIC, but the AWP is pretty solid. Hitting everything. I like the aggression on catwalk early on here from mousesports. It's worked out. If G2 had a plan, they got to bend to the will of mousesports first. And now Amanek's all that's left. What an explosive way to finish the half.
Explosive indeed. A masterclass from WOXIC. High sensitivity player, and it's a high lead for mousesports. This can be a handy grenade to hide behind on a CT side. I don't know what Kenny's plan is. I guess it's a flank. He's waiting for the sound cues. Oh my god. Just when do you see that? I've never seen that, ever. That's awesome.
I've seen some people lurk, but to spam like that, that's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Executions towards the A bomb site. Jax is surrounded. He's flanked. He's sandwiched. And now he's dead. Lucky and Armanek remain 2 versus 4. It's doable. It's a pistol round. Such is the nature of the beast.
Still a chance in the pistol, though. Always about the headshots. You can be fast. Like an Armanek. WOXIC gets a more favorable peak. And it's just too difficult. WOXIC is crushing it at the moment. Up on Xbox, Shox hears it. Is it an opportunity for him? He goes forwards, but Carrigan's watching for the push. Very responsible from Carrigan there. And that desperation play has put G2 down a man. And they've only got 4 grenades left in total. That's not ideal. Although Jack's all looking to defend. He's getting 1v1s at long. Okay, alright. This is not going so well, is it? They keep giving Jax these 1v1s, and he stands a test every time.
Man like Jax. I keep thinking Mortal Kombat. WOXIC and Frozen remain. Perfect timing from Jax. He drops another one. 3 frags for him. 2 for KENNYS. The numbers game. Trying to get a bomb plant, trying to make their way over. KENNYS realizes that. A HE ahead, a flashbang behind. So many targets, he's exposed to everybody. And now you start to wonder if these Deagles on Glocks are about to win a round, let alone plant the bomb. That's a fantastic delay, though. That Molotov has gone everywhere.
They've managed to find a way to peak with everybody at once, and that's really what's been working out the numbers. But the bomb's gone down. Oh, they know all the CTs are, so they know one CT, they know one is short. And WOXIC's picked up an M4. So this is all about solid timings. But for GT, they have a smoke here on Armanek. I don't know if he's going to try to decide to use that, but I like this. They dropped it so they can peek together. They know that they have advantages here if they are together. And the pistols are trying to fall back and away from the site, but the trays are good. Down to Frozen, the last man, but he gets it. In CT is a problem. And the smokes will go away soon. So there's a strict timing for this to work. And Armanek doesn't even have to move his mouse. I love this. Back to A. Let's go. Oh, this is so awesome. Chris tapping away with the M4.
Carrigan, he's out in the open, man. He's exposed. He's got nowhere to hide whatsoever. And he's against Shox. Not a good combination. Chris now he's got to take out Kenny soon. He will. The 180's there, but ding dong from Shox. Don't forget to subscribe. Round number 7 for G2.
Just, if I say the name, people probably won't know anyway.
I
so.
would know.
Toxic.
Oh, I remember.
But you still need to say it.
Well, it's been said. Now it's been said. And speaking of Toxic, we've got Frozen Chris dead. It might be up to WOXIC to swing the tide on this round. The AWP, he's making his way from the long position, but there is Lucky. He's close with that MP9, and he's looking to do some damage. But WOXIC indeed will make it work. WOXIC is awesome.
WOXIC holding the cross. There are 2 smokes for the G2 squad. Oh. What is Shox up to there? Is he just begging for mercy? Well, what can we say about this one? Armanek trying to hold on, but he can't do for very long. Jax has an MP9 at A long, and he's stuck in an engagement with WOXIC in T-spawn. How is this how it ends? Wow, that is unusual. But here we are. 16-7, a very strong scoreline for mousesports on Dust 2 versus the likes of G2, and they move forward in the bracket.